Hey, what's up, YouTube? Today is July 5th. Hope you guys had a safe July 4th. Today we are up against. Welcome to EDO beginners. We're up against Tenyi. Yeah, so they're going first. The field starter lets them draw 2 cards. Face down or I screwed up right there because I thought they get to draw 2 cards. A face down. Yeah. So return my shit. I don't care. Because I need to play this guy. This guy's a bitch. This guy right here. Super Poly it away. Gets to draw another 2 cards because he has a token, which is a normal monster. Look at those cards he got. Look shit. That's alright. 2 useless cards. Bounce our shit back. I don't know why you didn't bounce this back. Yeah, he should have bounced that back instead. Then he would have had his card. Normal again. Yeah. Yeah, he should have bounced this guy back. Yeah, so we're still playing the same deck, you know. GrenMaju. Remember, this deck is not it doesn't grind well. If you go for a long game, a lot of times if you go for a long game, just surrender because because time is the essence. You don't want to prolong the game. Alright, so he's going first. So here's what we do this step by step. So this card right here, all non-effect monsters on the field are unaffected by monster's effect. Once per turn, if your opponent special summon an effect monsters while you control a face down monster or non-effect monster, except during the damage step, you can draw 2 cards. So a lot of the cards are, non-effects and shit, but actually all their or their extra deck is non-effect. So there's their deck. Yeah, a lot of this shit. Yeah, this guy's a bitch. When your opponent activates a monster's effect, quick effect, you can banish it. If this card attacking card destroys an effect monsters by battle, since the graveyard, this card gains attack equal to the destroyed monster's original attack. Also, can he make a second attack on the monster during the battle phase? You can only use the effect of Draco Berserker of the Tenyi once per turn. Yeah, and it's only 1 tuner and 1 plus non-tuner. So you need 2 tune. Yeah, 1 plus. Yeah, so you can go. Yeah, a lot of these are regular, except for that one. Yeah, a lot of these cards are. They're non-effect. Yeah, Zeroboros. Alright, let's go. Okay, so this card right here, the water one, I just go by, not the name, I just go by the water or earth. I just go by a attribute. It's easier to memorize them by, instead of their names. So the water one, if you control no effect monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. If a face-up non-effect monsters you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card from the hand or graveyard then target one of those destroy monsters, special summon it. Then you can destroy one monster your opponent controls. Yeah, so this one can reborn the monsters. If you control no effect monsters, you can special summon. Okay, so it could be special summon if a face-up non-effect monster. So non-effect monsters control is destroyed. Okay, so he can reborn a non-effect monsters. Plus, he could destroy one of the opponent's monster by banishing it from the graveyard. Yeah, and it's non-targeting too. So okay. So the water one, reborn non-effect monsters. It can special summon itself, reborn a non-effect monsters, and destroy a non-targeting monster on my side. Yeah. Okay. So he's gonna go right away into this, the non-effect. Because if this dies, he can banish this and bring this back. Then he plays the spell card, Vessel. Send one worm monsters from your deck to your graveyard. Then if you control a face-up non-effect monster, you can add from your deck to your hand one Tenyi monster with different name from the monsters into the graveyard. Okay, so this one, since he went to this, now he's got non-effect monsters. He can send one Tenyi, one worm, right? Yeah, send one worm. So he sends this one to the graveyard, and then he could add one to his hand. So he adds the light one. I think the light one gets you can banish it and get the banish from. We'll see as we go on. So he has a normal summon yet. So I jumped the gun because I thought like it only has to have a non-effect monsters only for use this, but no, as long as it has a non-effect monster. It doesn't say only. See, once per turn, if your opponent special summon an effect monsters while you control a face down monster or non-effect monster. So either way, he's gonna draw 2 cards. I should have did that in the beginning, but now he gets to draw 2 cards. So this one, if you control non-effect monster, yeah, same thing. You special summon it. Okay, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Special summon one Tenyi monster from your deck, except. Okay, so the light one gets a special summon from the deck, except itself. You cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn, except worm. Okay, so they all worm anyway. All their monsters are worm. So I jumped the gun, so he gets to draw 2 cards. Yep, and he gets to special summon. Didn't he say the special summon? Control face-up non-effect monster. You can banish this card. Oh, okay. Oh, he has banish. Okay, to special summon. Okay, so he goes into this one. This fire one. You can discard 1 card, then target 1 worm. Oh, so he's gonna bring this back. This guy. Okay. So the shaman is gonna bring back the mare. And then this one. Wait. How is this one coming down? You can discard 1 card, then target 1 worm. It's this turn, you cannot For the rest of this turn, you cannot activate the effects of monsters special summoned from the extra deck, except Tenyi monsters. When an attack is declared involving your face-up non-effect monsters, you can target one card your opponent controls. Okay, so you have to attack her, or if you attack a non-effect monsters, she can destroy you. And in this one, if you control no effect monsters, you can special summon this. Okay, so he normal summoned this. That's a normal summon, because he hasn't special. So he's gonna discard this card and bring back the Knightmare. Okay. Now the Knightmare effect, you can bring as many token, and then you lower the level. So he's at 7. So he'll be at 6. Now he'll be at 5. So then the link 2 into this guy. This one just 2 monsters including 1 link monster. It's a link 3, so he got, that's a link 2 and a token. So he brings this out. Now it's gonna do another mirror. Now it goes to level 4 and level 3. He banishes the dark one. The dark one, you can banish this card from your hand or graveyard. Then target one card your opponent controls. Okay, so he's gonna return my Gizmek Orgy Serpentron, and then he's gonna banish this in order to special summon, I think, from the deck. Yeah, so he's gonna summon the water. You know, the water, it can revive this guy if he gets destroyed, because it's a non-effect. And now he's gonna go, oh no, he's going, no, he did that to because that's a level 4, and so he's gonna bring out this guy, the Draco Berserker. Okay, so he still has the non-effect monsters, so he can still draw cards. And then he's gonna go into this one. This is 2, so 2 worm. So these tokens are worm. Okay. Then he's gonna banish the earth one. The earth one, target one of your banished worm. Okay, so the earth one will bring one of the banished worm. He's gonna bring the dark one to his hand. Okay. Then he ends his turn. So that looks pretty good. This one, if you attack the token, she can destroy you. Or if you attack him, she can destroy you. This one, if effect is activated, it can he can banish one of your card. But good thing they're both dark, because now we can just do a super poly. So none of them negate spell or trap. So we're gonna do a Gold Sarcophagus. Then we're gonna change super poly, discarding the Orochi, and get out take those 2 out for a starring Venom. You're gonna banish this and banish 5 cards. And because I special summon the effect monsters and he has this, he's gonna draw 2 cards. So you banish 5 from the Necroface. Then he's gonna chain Waterfall. He's gonna either add a worm or send any number of worm monsters from your hand or face up on the field to draw cards equal to that number. So what he's gonna do, he's going to probably search. Yeah, he's gonna get the fire one. Now it's still our turn. Then he gets to draw 2 cards. because I special summon Starring Venom. So he draws 2 cards. He draws both hand traps, which is pretty good. And then we're going to banish another 5 because we did, right? Yeah, we did 2 of those. So he's gonna have to banish 5. Oh, he plays 2 worms. See, the thing with this is he can bring his worms back with the earth. This guy, the earth one, can bring the banished worm to his hand. So then we normal summon this. Is at 88 because we have 22 times 4. 22 cards right here, banish times 400. Yeah, so he's at 8800. So remember, don't attack that guy. Destroy this one first, because if you try to destroy any of those, she'll just destroy your shit. So then he's gonna use the oh, he already did, right? Oh, he effect Veiler. Okay, he effect Veiler that. Okay. So now we attack those 2. And I was thinking about going into this and then sending that to the graveyard. Does he have anything to banish? Oh, he doesn't have anything. Yeah, I should have went into... Oh, no. Right here, right? Let's see. Then target 1. If you control a face-up non-effect, you can banish this card from your hand. Okay, then target 1. Return to hand. Yeah, so good thing I didn't, because he could have just returned this one to the hand. Okay, so it's his turn. Yeah. He's gonna special summon that, because he has no effect monsters. Then he's probably gonna go into that Tenyi. Yep, the usual. And now he can banish this from the graveyard. And I don't know why he should have returned this guy, because I guess he didn't know about Starring Venom. So he returned that instead to my hand. Now same thing here. He special summon the fire one. The fire one, you can banish this card from your hand or graveyard, negate the activation. And if you do, destroy this card. Destroy that card. Okay, let's see. When an opponent activates a card or effects that targets a face-up non-effect, okay? So you can destroy that with the fire one. When opponents activates a card or effect that targets a face-up non-effect, you can banish this card from your hand or graveyard, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. Okay, so then he's gonna normal summon Ash Blossom. I guess he's gonna go into a Link 3. No, yeah, Link 3, which is this one. The Tenyi cannot be destroyed by battle with an effect monster. If you control no other effect monsters, you can destroy effect monsters your opponent controls up to the number of non-effect monsters you control and or in your graveyard. You can only use this effect up to, okay, so he has, okay, if you control no effect monsters, no other effect monsters, he controls no other effect monsters, so he can destroy up to whatever. He's got 1, 2, 3. He's got 3 non-effect monsters. Two plus, including a link monster. Okay, cannot be destroyed. This card is pretty good for my Mechanical Chaser deck. I was maybe thinking about doing that. What's his name? Draco, Master of the Tenyi. Okay. You can destroy effect monsters your opponent controls up to the number of non-effect monsters you control and or in your graveyard. Okay. 1, 2. But then Starving Venom's effect destroy him. And then end phase, I'm gonna chain my Gizmek Orochi. And then our turn, we're just gonna normal and then attack. So if he did, oh yeah, if he returned that gets destroyed. Then I would have had to tribute his that one. If he played it right, I would attribute this one to that. Okay. And then I would have normal summoned this. And he would have been like 8. Let's say 30, okay? So he would have been so it'd be 3,000, it'd be 4,200 minus so he would have been $4,200 plus 2,450 minus 2,200 from him. 4,450. Nope, not enough. Okay, so minus 5,200. He would have 750 left. And in his turn, he would have drew the DD Crow, which is nothing. He could special. No, because who knows what happens. Because I would have brought that in there and it would shuffle, so who knows what the outcome would be, you know? Let's say if he even gets 2 cards in there. He used most of his things anyway. Yeah, when your opponent activates this trap, negate the trap, and if you do set, then you can set another for the rest of his turn. Your opponent cannot activate traps. Okay. Yeah, it has to be during my turn. I guess I gotta set that. No, I don't need to set nothing. So I would have just had Red Reboot. But then again, yeah, this shuffles in. Yeah, you never know. Anyway, so we just attack and put game. That's it. Yeah, if you didn't misplay, who knows what would happen. You never know. So anyway, this is our deck. So yeah, same deck. It's in the description if you want it. Yeah, thanks for watching, man. See you guys next time. Enjoy.